Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Paula and this is my humble little corner of the internet, and here we do everything beauty, skincare, hair, makeup, hauls, reviews, you name it. So if it is the kind of video you like to watch, I invite you to subscribe and stay, join us to the family. So today's video you guys ask for. I know you guys is all the time on my DMs, on my inbox, asking me do more dupe video. I don't know, somehow people love this kind of video, so I promise you guys I'm going to have at least one dupe a month, maybe two. Not now, the holidays months I can't because it's too much on my plate. Maybe we can squeeze two a month. So I can tell you guys about different company, different sites. And I know a big concern with dupes is when you go there on the site, you're always scared to buy something and they never arrive and never show up. So this company that I'm gonna share with you guys today, they have an online store, and they dupes, it's not like actually dupes. That bag that I'm gonna share with you guys today is actually made out of 100% genuine leather, and this copy the original to all the details, to the knots, to all soups and knots, all the material, the hardware, everything is real, the real deal. So it's like a real dupe. What I'm saying, I don't know, but I am excited because here is the bag. So when the company asked me if I wanted to do it, you know, after they tell me about the product and I investigate the website, I was like, you know what, whatever, let's do it. So the box come like this. It come inside all the box that I removed, and in the box you come with the bag. It comes I rip like the tissue paper there, so it comes wrapped in Chanel tissue paper. You can see the tissue paper look like the real deal. All right, so and this is the bag. I'm just gonna show you guys what else comes in the box before we dig into the bag. So this was what the bag was in before, and then you get a little dust bag, and it's actually a good material dust bag. It's not like the tin ones that some company. So that's for you put your bag away. And they also comes with this little Chanel tip here if you want to wrap the bag as a gift for somebody. So very, very nice. All right, so there we have it there. And you also get a little Chanel bag. Like I say, if you want to wrap the bag, you have the little tape there, and you have the bag you have to put inside. Here you have the original receipt, China. That's what the receipt that you would get it. Alright, but you have the bag model, the price there. Alright, let's open this. Alright, so that is, so the price that you see here, 32,800, is the amount in Chinese money. Okay, there. So everything looks neat. Alright, so this came in the bag with the bag. Now the best part, let's open her up. Okay, so I just picked like two little pieces of the thing because I was curious to see what the leather looked like. But now is the first time seeing the whole thing off the box also with you guys. And it's pretty. It's pretty. And this one have the silver hardware, but that's what the bag look like. The leather looks really, really good. Really nice. I don't know if this bag is supposed to have foot, but I don't think so. Okay, so here you have the little, is the tag on the bag. So the bag is all wrapped. The hardware looks heavy. you know, doesn't look like thin, looks very heavy, like a good material. All right, and you have the first zip here. Okay, let's open this, see. All right, that's just for the core. And now let's see the bag inside. So that's what comes inside. So I'm going to take this stuff in the bag so I can show you guys. Right, so in the bag you get these other little cards here. So come with this little envelope, and here you have the authentication card for the bag. Okay, and here you have like a little manual that's tell you, I don't know if how to care for your bag or whatever. Oh my god, this is so pretty. So they sent me this little necklace here. This is the charm. This was in the bag. It was like a little extra gift. Very pretty, very nice. So they probably sell jewelry also on the website. It is so cute. This is a boogery necklace. Very nice. Thank you so much. All right, so you have some little moisture pack there, but the bag is very beautiful. You know, these definitely look like genuine leather, and even smell like genuine leather. So all right, all the hardware looks very nice. So now let's take off the plastic from the chain. So that's what the bag look like without all the plastic. And you can use the bag like this under your arm, or you can use her like this on the side. Very pretty, very pretty. Looks really good. And this is what she look like under the arm. Very nice. And the company who makes them, let me tell you guys who they are. The Chanel Classic Flap Bag. I'm gonna have in the description of this video so you guys know who they are, where they are. But the bag is gorgeous. I'm gonna lie, I would wear this dupe. It's really pretty. And I don't care. I don't really care, you know, if it's dupe or not. I used to care, but I think like I'm getting old because I care less now. I don't care about nothing now. Literally, when somebody asks me if I care about the opinion, I say, let me check my bank if your opinion already dropped to my bank. So then I answer you. I look, I say, nothing. So don't care. That's me now. Whatever. But it's very pretty. Very, very nice. Very good quality. The chain, very, very good made. Gorgeous. Love it. So that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this review, and a big thumbs up for the company because this is actually a very nice bag. Link for them is gonna be in the description of this video. If you guys want to check them out and check, they have a lot of different bags and the shoes and different, you know, dupes. So if you're into dupes, there you go, girl. I love you guys. See you guys next video. Bye.
At an angle. And lastly, using the long shoulder strap, you can see the difference in terms of the drop. So I have both of these set on their longest setting. Again, with the small Lady D-Joy, the longest setting for the strap drop is 23 inches versus on the micro size, we're looking at about 20.5 inches. So putting them on both as a crossbody, you can kind of see the difference in terms of how they sit. Now my hip bones, just for reference, are down here. So this micro size definitely sits, I would say, more in between my waist and my hip, whereas with this one, it is actually down at my hip area. So looking at it from the front, you can definitely see the difference. But then of course, looking from the side view, if we wanted to look at just the micro, you can see that one. Or if you wanted to look at just the small, we'll look at that one there as well. One question I have received a couple times is how to actually use these longer straps, or rather attach them to the bags themselves. Now with the Lady D Joys, all of them come with these little D-rings here along either side, where you're meant to attach the longer detachable strap to wear it as either a long shoulder carry or even as a crossbody. But if you are a fan of the normal Lady Dior style, you'll know that Lady Diors do not come with these little D-rings on the bags. No, we normally attach the hardware, or rather the strap on the hardware, to these rings themselves. So you attach them on opposing corners. So the question I've gotten is, hey, can you actually do that on these bags? Like, can you carry a Lady D Joy the same way that you would carry a Lady Dior? And the answer is yes. Now it is a little bit easier to do it on the larger bags. I did try it on the micro, and it's really finicky because of how tiny the hardware is, but you can do it, but it's much easier to show on the small. So you would just attach the clasp to this ring here, again, on the opposing side. So on the front, you would let your Dior charms dangle on one side, you would attach it on the other, and then you would just attach it on the opposing corner on the back. And that way, when you're carrying it, I'll use this as a shoulder carry, it actually helps to keep the handles upright. So you can kind of see that way, as opposed to the handles folding down. So you can see the charms that much easier, but also it just creates a completely different look. So again, you can use this as either a longer shoulder carry option, or you could actually wear this crossbody as well. And again, by attaching the strap on these outer rings, it helps to keep the handles more upright. So then when you're wearing them, the handles are just, again, not dangling down the front of the back, but they just kind of sit up as such. So you can kind of see the difference when you attach the strap, or rather the longer strap, to those little D-rings, the handles fold down in comparison to if you attached it like you would with a normal Lady Dior, it keeps the handles upright. But again, just keep in mind that between the two, this micro size is definitely going to have a shorter strap drop in comparison to the small. So for me personally, which do I prefer? I prefer the small, just because for me, normally I like to wear my bags, if I'm wearing them crossbody, I like them to hit a little bit lower, and knowing that this is as low as the micro goes, it's just a little high for me. But again, you can see kind of the difference as far as
brass color. And Louis Vuitton will brand all of its hardware. On this size, the zipper pulls are actually detachable. So just keep that in mind, that that's a thing they do, and I don't know why. If we compare the two zipper pulls on the bags, although they're very similar, you can tell on the fake one it is slightly wider, and the logo that is just an LV, it should be very precise. And on the fake one, it's almost like a blurry kind of bubble letters. The last piece of hardware on this bag are the little buttons, nubbins, little things that you use to adjust the strap length of the backpack. This should say Louis Vuitton with an R, and it should be engraved. And all the letters should be equidistant from each other. On the fake one, there is Louis Vuitton with a space in between, so that's a big red flag. Now, if we're just looking at this bag overall, the main difference I'm seeing on these bags is that the fake one, the contrast of the monogram, is a lot higher than the more subtle and classy monogram of a real Louis Vuitton bag. And one last little tip, just make sure Louis Vuitton is spelled correctly. Make sure to check out the blog below. I go into a lot more detail, and I have all these photos that you can review, compare your own bag. Of course, always get it professionally authenticated. And check out myclosetrocks.com. We have Louis Vuitton bags added almost every day, but they sell really fast, so get on that. Please like this video if you found it helpful, and subscribe to my channel for more real or fake videos. And if you have a request, please leave it below. I love getting comments. Thank you guys so much for watching.